Welcome to Charlotte Web. The movie starts with the narrator saying some random shit as, we cut to this family called the Arables. This is Fen Arable, who sees a light in the shed and goes to explore as she sees her father attending to these swine. So this adult swine has given birth and we see the baby swine all sucking breast, apart from this one who can't because he's too small and there's not enough breast to go around. So instead of waiting for a couple of minutes and forcibly removing one of the piglets so that this little guy can suck breast and survive this, and maybe you can sell him later on in life and get extra money, Mr. Arable ain't having none of that. He just decides to kill the pig, which is you could have gotten an extra $1 or $2, but hey, whatever works. However, Fen is some sort of animal rights activist talking shit about how it's unfair and all that rubbish that, swine are the same as humans. Would you kill a human baby if they were born to? Would you shut up your mouth and go to bed? But anyhow, her father decides to let her raise this swine by herself, which I find quite hypocritical because they're literally eating pork like later that same morning for breakfast. Now, at this point in the movie, this girl's relationship with this swine is beginning to get rather unhealthy. This is Mrs. Arable and Fen's little brother Avery. Yeah, so you've had this thing for less than one day, and you already want to take it to school. Like, who are you flexing on in school with a pig, bro? Or are you trying to you trying to flex? Are you trying to dunk on? I'm so confused. It's not even a normal pet. You're gonna get your ass bullied, bro. You're gonna be the weird girl that has a pet pig, which is exactly what happens. Horrible decision making, mind you. Anyhow, this relationship is getting worse. Like, she's actually treating this thing like a whole baby dolly. Like, please, can we explain to this girl that we're gonna be eating this thing very soon? Nah, the height of it all was bathing it in the sink. You're bathing a swine in the kitchen sink where we eat. Where we eat. Do you know what a pig is? Like, why would you even cleanse an animal? Talk less of a pig. Why are we cleansing farm animals in our kitchen sink? Have you never heard don't shit where you eat? Come on. You can't tell me that on your father's entire farm there isn't a working tap and bucket outside of living quarters. No, you call me wicked. You see, these are the decisions you make. The decisions you make that make them beat you. Anyhow, this is a white household. They worship their children in this country. So they just come and talk to her and tell her that the pig has to go. So she agrees to sell the pig to her uncle Homer, who lives down the road. And he has other animals too in his barn. And then, however, the pig tries to follow Fen. And the pig's name is Wilbur, by the way. The pig's name is Wilbur. If only Wilbur was a cave diver, could have just squeezed through that gap in the fence, But hey, whatever works. Wilbur tries to follow Fen, but by breaking through the fence and running away. And after all of that shakara, bro just walks right back into that fence. Then they proceed to feed him shit. In this movie, they call it slop, all right? But there's no way you can look me dead in the eye and tell me that isn't feces of some sort. We will fight. That is shit, guys. So basically, everybody in the band is being a bitch and, hating on bro. Just being mean to him, except this rat called Templeton, who also eats shit. He hates him too, and he's also ultra mean to him like every other animal. But, he actually talks to him. So it turns out that the only person in the band that shows Wilbur any respect is this spider called Charlotte. She's very important to the story, it's literally called Charlotte's Web. But anyhow, she befriends Wilbur and says this thing.
Salutations.
Wait, what is this? What is this English? You mean to tell me that a spider is more literate than myself? Nah, we will not be having that. Anyhow, Wilbur and Charlotte fraternize but anyhow, time passes, shit happens, Avery almost kills Charlotte, and then Templeton, not even this guy's friend though, a whole rat who couldn't care less about him, is the only person in this farm that had to tell Wilbur that come by end of year, bro is going to be changing states, if you know what I mean. So anyhow, Wilbur is now all self-conscious because he knows he's going to die soon, and Charlotte ends up promising him that
I am not going to let them kill you.
Stop the cap.
You're absolutely mental. You're mental.
Yeah, you see, those are tall promises, giving your inherent vulnerability. But anyhow, I'd love to see you try. Fen's mother is concerned about her child's mental health because she's spending too much time with animals and becoming so friendly with them. So she seeks professional advice, but the doctor just tells her that she should chill and Fen is just a child and she should be allowed to express her childhood and she'll grow out of it soon. As we cut back to Charlotte, whose plan is to trick the humans by writing words in her web about Wilbur so that maybe they'll begin to like the pig and not kill it come Christmas. So the first word that she writes is some pig, which I can't even lie. If I woke up one morning and start seeing words in spiders' webs, I'd be hyped too. I mean, that's crazy. Yeah, but after some time, nobody gives a shit anymore. So Charlotte has to continue to make words to impress the Homo sapiens. So they all agree on terrific. Wait, how the hell do you spell? Oh, that's how you spell it. Okay, they all agree on terrific. Same thing happens, word shows up on web and everybody cares until they don't. So we need another word again. However, they decide this time to send Templeton to go and, find another word, which he does at least almost at the expense of his life. But he ends up, securing a word which is radiant. Wait. Oh, that's what it means. That's what it means. I'm learning more about English from this movie than I did in high school. Gotta ask them for a refund. My father needs his money back. Yeah, so the same thing happens, and this time everybody cares enough for Wilbur to get signed up for a whole ass competition. So in America, they call these things fairs. It's basically a carnival where they also compete to see the best animals. Yeah, I don't think pigs can do backflips though. What the hell?
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
However, Charlotte doesn't want to go because she's about to give birth. So the day of the fair comes and we realize that they are still going to eat the swine. I mean, what the hell did you expect? So it's time for Charlotte to lock in as she decides to go. And so does Templeton after being tempted by food. They go and they end up seeing their competition and they realize that Wilbur might actually be cooked. Bro, it's two of him. It's the fattest pig I've seen in my days. And so anyhow, they decide to lock in and send Templeton out to go and find a ward. Cut back to Fen, who is getting reached up by this boy. This is how he starts. Very soon they'll be making out behind the bleachers. Yeah, her mother is concerned, but I can't lie. That this beats sleeping with a pig any day. I beg. At least this is normal. Oh, okay, this is disgusting. No, come on. I feel so sorry for all these kids that are about to buy and eat shit flavored cotton candy. Them niggas about to end up in the ER. So after that evident health hazard, Templeton ends up finding a word, and the word is humble. But I don't mean shit because Wilbur lost anyway. So just before they're about to put the fries in the bag, these random people come and start glazing Wilbur. They come in, they conduct this whole ass ceremony, give bro a medal, and Zuckerman decides to let bro live. At least for the rest of the year though. Anyhow, Charlotte's job is done and she gives birth and goes to see the ancestors. Can I even lie? Wilbur, you might be cooked next year. I mean, just wait until the word stops showing up on the web. But they recover Charlotte's children and she expires, and then they mourn her and watch her eggs over the winter until they end up hatching next spring. However, they all dip. So I guess there goes all hope of surviving next year. But don't worry, calm down. 3 stayed. So there may still be hope. But yeah, the movie ends with them giving them white ass names, and yeah, that's basically the end of the movie. It's a lovely classic children's story. It's a story because in real life we could, ain't nobody could care less whether Spider-Man himself was trying to save this pig. It's raps. Nobody could care less whether they wrote a whole ass Bible book on a spider's web. But I'm gonna call it a wrap here. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next video.